Check, check. Where's the technical drama? Welcome to Start Building Me, my nightly training session to get you into the habit of exercising. You've got to exercise every day, folks. It is mandatory. As I always say, you've got to look after your health, specifically your exercise and what you eat. It's just something you have to do. You've got to really work yourself into the habit of doing this. I am having some technical issues, as it is Thursday after all. Thursday, my brain struggles. That might be a bit better. Let's see. Whatever, that'll do for the time being. Anyway, I'm going to walk and talk. We are doing some squats to start to warm up with, basically like sitting on a chair and standing back up. I like to use the preacher grip like this. You can use your arms out as a counterbalance if you'd prefer. We're going to get the blood pumping to start with. I do not have my watch. I had to charge it up. Like I need to charge up myself, folks. I'm going to do a short session tonight, 10 minutes only. I'm a little bit behind the pace tonight with everything else that I have to be doing before tomorrow. So let's make it count. Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes to get your blood pumping. 1 minute 30 on the clock. It's like sitting down on a chair and standing back up. I really don't want you to overthink the exercises of a squat. We are dealing with people in the first phase of competence, being unconsciously incompetent. So you don't even know why you're incompetent. That is the people who I'm trying to target, people that think that there's more to this than actually a two-step cycle, like a two-stroke motor, my favorite types of motorbike. Suck, squeeze, and bang, blow, separated into two different cycles, as opposed to suck, squeeze, bang, blow being the four-stroke cycle. Hope you've had a good day wherever you are in the world. Like and subscribe as always. I don't want your engagement, I don't want your money, I don't want you to buy anything off me. I do want you to get into the habit of exercising and spreading this word to people that you know who are bone idle and who do not exercise, because folks, if you believe the meme, we're all in this together, which we most definitely are not, in the sense as we are all in the same healthcare system, and you can reduce the load on the healthcare system more than anything by watching what you eat and exercising. If you do that, then really you'll be doing more for society than most people. The vast majority of people, as I always say, are sedentary and overconsume. If you take those two factors out of your health, you are less likely to result in chronic injuries and chronic illnesses, which make life suck, folks. If you've ever had a chronic illness, you know it is not a great way to live. So that's what I'm trying to do, is get people in the habit of pumping their blood around once a day, 15 minutes, 10 in this case, but 20 normally, and get the blood pumping through your body. Increase your heart rate, increase your blood pressure temporarily, and do what I'm not doing, which is breathing, folks. If you cannot do anything else, you use this time to stand in your virtual Maroubra studio, which is my beach representation here. As gaudy as it may seem, it's got that very tacky, actually it's not too tacky at all, quite a tasteful human being, to be honest, folks. Never mind. Anyway, maybe do a few arm circles. You've probably been sitting down all day with internal shoulder rotation like this, as the opposite is what you want to be aiming for. And obviously not external shoulder rotation, but I don't think many people suffer from that. So one thing that I used to do, thumbs up, rotating in, going down, that's your internal shoulder rotation. Is that my dog barking or somebody knocking at the door? We'll find out later. Oh, who cares? They can't get in, it's locked. That's all that matters, folks. There's that joke from that Mexican comedian, George Lopez. He used to say, if you want a Mexican person to come out the door, you don't go up and knock on the door or press a doorbell, because that would be like a government agent or something like that. So if you want a Mexican to come to the door, to open the door to see who it is, You drive up in a car and press the horn. That's just like my dogs. If you go knocking on the door, the dogs will start barking at you. But if you beep the horn out the front, like most of my mates do, then they go to the door to see who it is. Anyway, thumbs up, rotating in. No worries. Sally Star Jump, good to see you in the house. Just doing some joint mobility exercises. You can keep on squatting on the way. Get the blood pumping through you. Think of that motion like a slingshot, sitting back into your heels, weight to the outside of your feet and back up. It should be 1 second down, 0 seconds at the bottom, 1 second back up, or 1 unit, whatever that may be. This is something, folks, that you've got to really be very fluid in. You should be able to support your body weight under gravity every single second of the day. It shouldn't be arduous at all. Sanity in the house as well. All good in the hood. As I was saying, oh yeah, thumbs down, rotating in. That's internal, rotating out on the way up. That's a really good stretch for your shoulders. You don't have to be forcing it. You don't have to be swinging it like this. You just have to be working through that range of motion. Something that most people who sit at desks all day should really be doing. Just think thumbs up and out, thumbs in and down. 6 minutes on the clock. Do some squats and I'll do 3 minutes of push-ups and I'm out of here. Wanted to be in and out. Got some pink tuna, sauerkraut to eat. Mwah, chef's kiss. Some bit of, what have I got in there as well? Apple cider vinegar, bit of lemon juice, pepper, salt, everything that makes people gag. Bam, right there, mix it together in a bowl. What was I going to do? I have to do banking, man. Anyway, 3 more minutes on the clock. Do some push-ups, get out of here. Start up with a bit of a warm-up. Good to hear you're back on the bike, Sally Star Jump. That's good to hear. That's definitely some good progress. Take it easy, as always. And you can do them off your knees, folks, like this. And you don't really have to, do strict push-ups. We're just trying to do something like the squat, the acidic cocktail. Well, the thing is that a digestive system is usually too alkaline, and with just a little bit of apple cider vinegar, usually for the evening before you go to bed, and it just puts a correct pH in your stomach. The magic happens. Can't remember the details for it. But apple cider vinegar is definitely one of the things in the Start Building Me kit that I advise to people if they're trying to change their diet. Very cheap, very, very functional. So, along with something like lemon juice for vitamin C, as opposed to ascorbic acid, which is just doesn't really cut it as much as having some lemon juice. And making sure you get that 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight, folks, which is what virtually nobody that I know apart from me does. And people are always like, oh, you get good muscle mass and you get good muscle growth. It's like, that's how you do it, folks. 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight. I've seen 1 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. So that sort of range is what you want to be aiming for. But really, 1.6 grams is where you want to be ideally getting at. We are 9 minutes. I'm going to do another 10 push-ups and get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Folks, that's a good workout. That's all you need to do. 10 minutes, the bare minimum. Get the blood pumping through your body. See the veins. Feel yourself breathing as well. Drink apple cider in water daily too. I like the tightness as well. Can't argue with that. And what they say, when you're not doing physical exercise, 1 to 2 mils per kilogram of body weight per hour is what you're supposed to drink. So for me, say, call it 160 mils per hour. So it's, half a highball glass, and double that for exercise. So then it becomes 2 to 4 mils per kilogram of body weight. is how much water you should be drinking when you're exercising. So roughly double that for me, 300 mils an hour, up to whatever, half a litre an hour when you're exercising is what you should be consuming. Most people are far off that mark for drinking. So stay consistent with drinking water, 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. It's a good hack. Hell, it's such a good hack, I'm just gonna do another 10 push-ups before I get out of here, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all you have to do, folks. 10 minutes of exercise at least a day with some walking, supplementing, and yeah, like I said, drink water, eat some protein, have a good life. It couldn't be simpler. Take it easy. See you again tomorrow.